before we go to her, or I think it looks like she's left us, but equitable distribution. I know you're on the verge of phase 3, possibly end of this month. So since we are looking at you with a great deal of optimism, how do we ensure as a country, 1.3 billion people, we know your abilities to manufacture, we know that there is always a limitation, certain cap on how much you can manufacture. How do we ensure that this equitable distribution just doesn't remain in the paper and, like Mahima said, the highest bidder? Because I've heard you in other webinars where you said, Chinese government came in and blocked the entire South American market on some other vaccine development process. How do we ensure that such a thing does not happen, and how do we ensure Hyderabad, being the vaccine capital of the world, how do we ensure we assert our position? How do we ensure we not only supply for India, we also manufacture and supply to the rest of the world in a very equitable fashion? How do we do that?
I just want to blame the government for that matter, honestly. The reason is the government is looking at it more on a health point of view, COVID problem. But I consider it's the economic point of view. If somebody is starving with the loss of a job and starving, he's going to die. That's much worse. And the WHO and the Indian government, the drug controller, looks at what is 1% adverse reactions and all that. But they're not looking at it, how do we deploy faster? It is possible. Technology now, new technologies, and all the manufacturers, we have all the quality control systems in place. Nothing that we are short circuit anything. But I think government has to sit in the central government and call the manufacturers. Tell me what you want. Each one they're working in compartment. They say we are fast track, we are fast track. But all put together, no fast track in the country. So literally it is isolation. Each one want to look at microscope. How come this Indian company can develop this COVID vaccine? Let me look at it. If it comes from US, no scrutiny, much. But I think that system has to be put now. Our Chief Minister has to put a pressure on the Prime Minister's office. Something the drug controller and DBT, all of them, Principal Secretary should stick together, call the manufacturers, quick strategy discussion, and how do we execute. There must be one leader there, should be executed. If it is done, honestly I'm telling you, all the 4 manufacturers, 3 from here, Serum, can feed the entire 1.2 billion. Coming to affordability, trust me, I'm telling you, we are lesser than water bottle cost of vaccine. so water bottle is more expensive.
I'm sure the vaccine wouldn't be as much, 330 ml.
This is 5 times more expensive than your vaccine. So we are really affordable. I think we are the lowest in the world. And the best quality. Trust me, I'm telling you. Our quality of a vaccine, Indian manufacturers' quality of vaccine, and GSK and Sanofi is exactly the same. Please keep in mind. We follow exactly WHO, TRS and US FDA guidelines, nothing less. People think Indian vaccine means something low quality. No, all are same quality. There's only one quality in vaccine field. There's no 2 quality. So only one quality, be assured of that. And I think, there's some strategic discussion missing, leadership is missing in Delhi to take on, quickly sit together and put a strategy. Chinese, what they've done, they've given $1 billion to Mexico, blocking the entire Latin American market. They went to Egypt, they're blocking the African market. I really think in 5 years, the Gavi may not exist, UNICEF also may not exist. The way Chinese going and dominating the country's market. It's very scary.